Hello and welcome to Bytes and Strides with Prachi. We continue our journey with collections, and yes, today we are going to talk about string handling. So string, as we all know, is a collection of characters. Strings are used in every place. Say if you want to accept username, it's going to be a string. City, it is going to be a string. Okay, if we want to work with complex data, we want to analyze maybe a sentiment in a paragraph, what we need is string handling. So yes, let's get started with strings. So string is nothing but a sequence of characters, and string is a sequence of Unicode characters in Python. I will be talking about Unicodes very shortly. Let us see strings practically before we come to the Unicode concept. So here, as you can see, a string can be created using single quotes, double quotes, triple single quotes and triple double quotes. Okay, so say I have a string S1 wherein I write hello in single quotes, string S2 where I write hello in double quotes, string S3 where I write hello in triple quotes, but you can see hello on the new line, friends on a new line. String is so easy. So this is how we do. So as you notice, the triple quoted string can span multiple lines, triple quoted single quoted strings as well as triple double quoted strings. They can span multiple lines. So here you can have triple quoted strings. So let me display each and every string. The value of S1 is S1. Similarly, S2 is S2. We are printing all the three strings. The triple quoted strings are also called doc strings. Doc stands for documentation. So you can use triple quotes for comments as well. Okay, let's have a look at the output of this code. We will be able to see all the strings. S1 is hello, S2 is hello, S3 spanning multiple lines, same time S4 also spanning multiple lines. Now about comments in Python, there are two types of comments in Python. So the single line comment we give using a hash. So code to demonstrate string creation. And you can use these triple quotes, okay. So done by, suppose I say bytes and strides. And maybe I can write, okay, if the month is Feb, the year is 2026 and so on. So this is a documentation string. Alright, what else can we do with strings? Yes, we can do indexing with strings. So say I have a string which is hello friends, and then I can do all kinds of indexing that we saw with a list, with a tuple. So S1 of 0 is character at the 0th position. S1 at -1 is the character at the last position of the string. So it starts with H, it ends with S. What else can we do with strings? So say I have a string X which is good and Y which is day. I want to concatenate, so there are going to be number of operators that we can work or using a string. So like the concatenation, so your Z is going to have good day. If you need a space, you could concatenate a little bit of space in between so that you can see this good day with a space. You could have a which says X. I have a string with X which is hello, and I say repeat it thrice. So you can see here my string is going to repeat twice. Good, good, good. So it's repeating thrice. So you can see various operators like we saw the indexing, you can see concatenation, you can see repetition, and yes, the range slice is also there. So say I have a string S1 which is, say, good morning, and here if I have to print S1 from the first position up to the fourth position. So this is 0, this is 1, 2 and 3. Fourth, that is the space, will not be included. So here you can see 𝗲𝗏. So range, slice and all can be used. Alright? Okay. Now something that is very, very important about strings is strings are immutable. So this word immutable means you cannot change the contents of a string. The existing string can be updated by reassigning it to another string. Okay? So here the new value can be related to its previous value or to a completely different string altogether. Let us see an example for this, so to understand what I mean by immutable. So str3, say I have a string s which is hello again, and now if I say s of 0, I don't want h, I want a, and then I print this s. What we will notice is string object does not support item assignment. So something like this is definitely not allowed. Okay, so what should I do? So basically what you should do is you should say I have a string s1 which holds a plus I want to have substring of s starting from position 1. So 0th is gone, from position 1 up to the end it will take, and now my s1 will hold what I want. I want to replace h with a. You could make this change directly in s as well. I'm changing my s by reassigning it. So something like, say there is a function called upper in the string. So suppose I have h1 which is hello, and I say s1 dot upper. What we notice is the string does not change. It remains small hello. Right? How actually has it worked? So say I have an s1, I'm drawing it for you people. I have an s1 which points to hello here. When I say s1 dot upper, it has gone and created a new string. The capital version gets stored at another place, and now when I reassign it to s, I say okay s1, now you don't have to point to this, you are going to point to this. The conclusion that we draw is the strings cannot be modified in place. Once a string is created, you cannot change the contents nor the length. Whatever change happens gets stored at another location, and you can make your string now point to the new location. So that's what we call strings are immutable. String supports a couple of functions. You can see I have a list of say 40 different functions. So here you can see there are quite a few functions like capitalize and center, encode, decode, find. Is the string alphanumeric? Is it alphabet? Is it digit? Is lower? So do comment if you want to have this list of string functions for practice. Okay. However, I will be demonstrating a few of the functions for you people. Okay. So like I just demonstrated upper. Let us demonstrate this important function called split function in strings. So say I have a string which says hello dear friends, and now I want to split this string at a space. So I say s1 dot split at a space, and you can say hold the result in something called as a result. I don't know what the type of result is. As soon as we print, we will definitely understand what result is. And you will see all the words got separated at space, and now result is nothing but a list which holds each and every word from the string. So string provides us with many useful functions as well. Okay. Then we have the format function. Format function can be used to display strings in the print function. So when we are about to print, we can use this format function so that we can display strings in a nice order. So for that, what you have to do is you have to refer to a table that says, okay, %c is for a character and %s is for a string, %d is for a decimal. So format function can be used here. Suppose say I have a roll number is 1 and name is suppose A, B, C, D and marks is suppose 89.2. If I want to print all this using print, I can say okay, the roll number is, I can use a curly brace here and name is the second curly brace and marks equal to the third curly brace. Now in order to join it, we can use this format function wherein I say okay, the first curly brace holds roll number, the second curly brace holds the name and the third curly brace holds the marks. So yes, this format function can be used. There are various variations of this format function. Now what about this table? How can we use this? So maybe print roll number is, because it's a number, I can use %i or %d. Name I can use a %s, and for a float I can use a %f. So here I want roll number, here I want a string, here I want a float. Now just see, now no format function, but then we have this %, and when there are multiple values you enclose it inside a tuple. So roll number, name, marks. Output will just be the same. So I hope you have got a good idea of how to work with strings in Python. Coming up next video, we are going to talk about dictionaries. So stay tuned, keep practicing. See you soon.